Greetings, Inquisitors. Welcome to the stream. Everything is different today, so you guys got to let me know if there's problems, please. We've got different music, we've got different screens, we've got everything. Everything has been changed. Turns out with the last update, for whatever reason, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes will not run on BlueStacks for me at all. So I can't, all of my streaming setup, all of the stuff that I did with playing with BlueStacks is no longer accessible to me. I don't know if any of y'all had problems with the last update, but yeah, mine's completely messed up. So if the music's too loud or not loud enough, let me know. I'll adjust the music volume. If these screens don't work like I want them to, then I'll have to struggle with a little bit on stream. I couldn't stream Wednesday night because after the change, I couldn't even figure out how to get into the game. But I did download the PC version of the client. Unfortunately, the PC client will only ever run one instance of the game. So now when I play Loquitur and Lex Talionis, I'm going to have to do a hard switch between them, close one out, launch the other one, log in as a different account through the EA program. So it'll be a little clunky switching between the accounts, but hopefully it'll work. We'll try to make this all go according to plan. So bear with me a little bit, especially here at first with my new setup. But do give me feedback if you think there's something wrong here. Take a look at where we're at on signal data. I've been farming the characters on this Loquitur account. And we farmed up Padawan Obi-Wan to 7 stars. I spent the whole week working on this Master Qui-Gon. And we got him through the 6th star, and we're on the 7th star. But 23 out of 100. We'll probably have more than a full week still to farm on him. He ended up so far behind all the other characters. I don't know if I just got bad statistics or what, but man, I got, into the 7th star on everybody else through the events. But he was like, 11 of 85. He was a full, like let's say 80 to 90 shards behind the other characters after the event. So, and farming him out of Cantina, catching up. We've got enough signal data to do Cal Kestis. We did get Cal Kestis unlocked this last week, so there he is. We can take him to Relic when we have enough Kairos, I suppose. Let's see who's over in chat. We got Zachary Pitcher here. Hello there. We got Ethan Solomon Roberts says hello. Arva's in the house. Been a while since we've had Arva hanging out on the channel. Welcome, Arva. Glad to see you here. And Ilya says hello. So we got a few cool people hanging out in the chat. For the rest of y'all, if you're in the chat hanging out and you got something you want to ask about account building, about what's good in the game right now, anything like that, just pop it up in the chat over there and we'll talk about it. Always happy to try to help people out and give some guidance. All right, with that, we're going to try to get into this grand arena here. DL, could you please show your Savage mods real quick? Sure. We'll take a look at Savage mods. I believe he's quite defensive, if I remember correctly. Been a while since I looked at his stuff. Yeah, so we got 2 defense sets and a crit chance set. We got offense here, crit damage there, health on the arrow. So it's just a combination of, a little bit more damage here for these 2 mods, and then defensive stats and some health up here. The speed I didn't do a speed arrow because I feel like Savage, with his little gimmicks that he's got, doesn't really need to be that fast. The crit chance on Savage is pretty low, so you'll see here that even with the boosted crit chance, we're only at 76% on the crit chance. So health is around 60, protection 51, speed 231, 6,700 on offense. So a little bit of a blend of damage and defense. Hope that helps. Savage can still solo CLS teams. So I think what happened was right at first, I was having some problems with the CLS teams because I didn't have enough damage to get through them. So I had mostly defensive stats. And I think I went back in there and added that offense mod and the crit damage mod just to make sure that I had enough power to get through the CLS teams solo. Zaid says, good luck. Momi says, do you think it's worth detouring from GLs and other journeys to get some teams for assault battles to snowball my relic speed? So the first benchmark is to get at least 3 assault battles going. You can usually do that with the Imperial Troopers team doing 2 of them and Rebels team doing 1 of them. Once you get later in the game, you want to get 5 of them running. You want to get something for the Sith First Order 1 that will work, and you want to get 1 for at least 1 other assault battle if you can get the Jedi. Jedi Knight Luke trivializes the Jedi one, so the Jedi Knight Luke journey, if you don't have the Jedi one done, that gets you going. And then of course you could do Night Sisters if you want to get that one up and running, and then the 2 new guys for their battle if you want that loot. So do I think it's worth detouring from Galactic Legends? It depends on a lot of things, you know. If, like for example, if you build Jedi Knight Luke, that gets you access to Jabba and JML both. So you need that to unlock either one of those Galactic Legends. So you could pick up an assault battle on your way to a Galactic Legend. Doing the Night Sisters, you know, I would hope that people would have picked up that Lightspeed bundle if that was appropriate for their account. If you didn't pick up the Lightspeed bundle, Night Sisters are a lot of work and not a whole lot of payout. I mean, once you get Marin, you can... I've been 2-shotting Jabba. I've been doing a Marin setup where I can get the Jabba teams down to just Jabba and then finish him off with Troopers team or something like that. So you can't 2-shot a Jabba with Night Sisters, but yeah. So you'll have to decide if that's the right thing to do for your account. I wouldn't. If I had 3 assault battles going and I had kind of a mid-game account, I would still probably focus on raids stuff first, and then conquest and assault battle second, or whatever your guild is asking for. I would still recommend doing raid stuff because getting a better raid box is going to provide more loot than anything else in the game. So get yourself up to speed on raid first, my opinion. Mommy says, I'm at 4.3 and can do 4 assault battles at Challenge Tier 4. Challenge Tier 4? Tier 1. Oh, he says Tier 1. He mistyped that. 4 assault battles on Challenge Tier 1. Look at the results. So the reason you want to get to assault battles quickly you want to be able to get the materials for the injector parts so that you don't have to constantly farm the injectors. Now, you can also pick up some injectors from the shops. The Grand Arena, you could pick up the injector stuff from here. And in guild events, you could pick up the injector stuff here as well. What am I looking? Yeah, this is the injector head, but it's like I have 660 of those already. But you could pick them up out of here. So let's say you've got 4 Assault Battle Challenge Tier 1 up and running, and you occasionally need to come in here and buy some stuff out of the shop. That's fine. That's fine. As long as with the shop, with Conquest, you can buy them out of Conquest as well. So if getting them out of Conquest, getting them out of the Assault Battles, if that's getting you by, then I wouldn't try to force more Assault Battles. But if you find that you're buying them out of the shops and you're still having to farm them for characters, then try to get a couple more up and running. Hope that makes sense. Hope that all makes sense. But yeah, if you're already in a position where you don't have to farm them, you're good. All right, Grand Arena. We have an opponent called, boy, I sure don't know how to pronounce that name. Vingvisotila. The Vietnam Hero Group. 11.8 million galactic power, 7.2 in characters, 4.6 in ships. When we see 4.6 in ships, that pretty much means everything. 36,000 galactic war battles won. So that's 8.5 years. That's probably since the start of the game for this account. It's pretty impressive. So for ships, we should expect to see everything. Leviathan, Executor Profundity, all the stuff. Everything's 7 stars. Everything's relict. Character-wise, this is completely different. Okay, so there's 8 characters per row. He's got all 8 Galactic Legends. Revan Relic 9 in here. Skywalker, Malak, Maul. Grand Inquisitor, Third Sister, Darth Bane. All the stuff that you'd expect to see. Are there Gungans? Are there Gungans? So he does have 3 of the Gungans. I didn't see him placed on defense though, so that's a relief for me. Galactic Republic, he does have Queen Amidala. But not the new guys, Master Qui-Gon and Padawan. He's still working on relicking them. Okay. And then let's take a look at mods just for the fun of it. 372 on Cat. That's a fast cat. 352 on Mara Jade. It's a pretty fast Mara Jade. 348 on Echo. Not that great. 346 on Gideon. But those are fast characters. They're not hard to get fast. 342 on Revan. That's a fast Revan. That's a pretty good Revan. Really. Queen Amidala, Maul are very fast. 340 still. Oof. So he's got a lot of characters over 300. 328 on Grandmaster Yoda. Wow, really fast over here too. 316 on BB-8. All right, so he's got tons of speed. We're gonna have to be real careful. Datacrons, he's got a big old mess of Datacrons. So he's coming at us equipped for war. And then look at this defense. We've got Jabba, Leia, Lord Vader with Malgus and Maul. We've got Azori Bliss team down here. Radis is on defense. And then over here we've got Rey. We've got Queen Amidala. some kind of Saw Gerrera team, Third Sister, and Malgus. Oof. That's a whole lot of teams that need strong characters or potentially GLs. We're gonna have to do some gimmicky teams to win here. I think Gas is gonna have to work against Malgus. We're gonna have to figure out how to use Triumvirate against Third Sister, maybe. With the Grand Inquisitor in there, that's going to be pretty tough, but I think we've beat that once before that way. The Rey team, we're going to have to save SLKR for Leia, probably. Let's go look and see if Leia's got the nasty crown on her. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so Leia's not got doesn't have the ridiculous Datacron. So maybe we can Darth Bane here. I think I would just go start with that. Let's see. I feel like Darth Bane's probably what I take there. I might have to use JML against the Lord Vader. We'll try the Night Sisters against Jabba. Pretty much, I feel like we have to use Kenobi here. We've experienced this team before, and I have not found something that beats it without using a Galactic Legend. So if we need SLKR up top, we need JML up top, we need JMK potentially here. Although this could be a gas. Right, we could possibly use gas on that because he doesn't have either of the good Jedi. So we could use gas there, try to save Kenobi. But then Kenobi pretty much we have to use here. So Kenobi against Rey. Try the gas team against Padme. We might have to use Sith Eternal here. So JMK, Sith Eternal, gas, Triumvirate, and that leaves me with SLKR and JML for up top. And then Bane has to beat Leia. Zaid says, good luck. Ilya says, you can find DL's mods on his profile on Swgoh GG. Yeah, you can. You can always go look on Swgoh GG. Let's try gas here. Now, gas, knowing that I also am fighting into this Padme crown, is kind of inconvenient. Let's see if we can find something that has protection. This has 27% protection, a bunch of crit damage, defense, special damage. Light side allies. I don't think we really need the 15% crown here. It could be useful, but we're getting 30% here already on protection. What else could we have? Armor penetration? This is pretty good. This is pretty good. We've got a little bit of offense, a little bit of crit chance, crit avoidance, but a ton of armor penetration. It's got the 15% max health protection, so we'll get 30% off of that. Maybe this is better. It'll be a tough fight, though. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get it done. I don't have Rex, though, so we won't have the ability to use the insta kill. Gas has got to get the job done by himself. Try to clear off some of these buffs, because why not? And let's try to target Kenobi here. I don't like having 2 tanks in this team. I think that's a bad idea, because like here I can target the Kenobi. Okay, let's have a seat. Don't kill my guys. Oh man. It's one clone down. Oh boy. Okay. That just got a lot worse. Okay, I guess Gas got pretty angry here. I didn't think he'd be able to do that much damage, but I guess he got angry fast. That worked out. Yeah, his damage was higher than I thought it was going to be standing up there. Arva said that's one angry Gas. Yeah. He definitely got perturbed. So that's good. Now we can try this Rey. I've made a mess out of this twice in the past. I've made the same mistake twice. So I'm going to remind myself before I go in. They have insta-kill immunity on the first turn. We cannot do the insta-kill until Cal gets rid of it. So we'll hit. Yeah, I think we'll hit Rey first. We'll do the swap. We'll reset Cat, and then she has to wait until Cal takes a turn. Okay. I think this is the best use of my JMK now. We fought this battle with Sith Eternal a few times in the past, and the timing just gets me way too often. Where I get the healing immunity put onto me at just a precisely correct time, and I end up losing the battle with Sith Eternal. Okay. So the insta-kill immunity is gone, right? We can kill him. All right. Go in on Rey. Try to keep the healing immunity on her. Soak a whirlwind. We're going to hit him hard, try to pop his damage immunity. Unfortunately, let's see here. Let's see. She's got the damage immunity already up. Not much I can do here. If she goes into the ult, we're going to have to do our ult. Otherwise, Kenobi's going to get killed when she does her hit. So try to keep Kenobi alive for now. Okay. We want to pop his damage immunity, because once we are able to kill him and he pops back up, we don't want him to pop back up and then immediately go into damage immunity. That's bad. So let's do that. And then see if we can kill Cat. It doesn't matter. Okay, kill Ray with Cat. Okay, so it didn't matter. We got good timing on it, and it was fine. Didn't matter. All right, this third sister battle. We're going to try the triumvirate here. We could do it here, or we could do it against... we could do it against Third Sister, or we could do it against Malgus. I feel like we've got a better chance of doing it here against Third Sister. We'll have death marks on everybody, but we've been able to survive the horde of death marks before. Crit avoidance, crit chance, 15% cron. All right, let's go. Let's go, Savage. Tanky beast. All right. Let's do this first. Death mark on Treya already. Ah, they got rid of Treya. That's probably going to be game. Let's play it out with Savage and see if we can get anything done. I don't think so. I think this is just over. Maybe they take a bunch of turns. Nah. I get an option to forfeit or submit. Interesting. That looks like a new option that I have on the client. Well, let's try this. Let's try forfeiting and see if that resets the... It does. It reset the whole thing. Nice. I think we just need to put more levels on those Sith. I think the team will work if I can keep it alive, but we've got to keep it alive. So we've got to beat Third Sister, and we've got to beat this Malgus team. How do we beat Malgus? With Revan and Bastila Fallen. CLS probably not going to do it. Man, I do not want to have to waste 2 GLs here. I don't know what to do here though. Cuz that Third Sister team, that is hard to beat. And the Malgus team is also hard to beat. Is instant kill immunity a buff? Yes. Yes, there's a buff that you can have that makes you immune to insta-kill. Yep. Nysa says SLKR Watt, the Reva, and JML Malgus. If you have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, you can use Cal on Malgus. Jedi Knight Luke with a good Jedi can beat Malgus. Jedi Knight Luke with good Jedi can beat Malgus. Well, I feel like some good Jedi. So we've got Revan, Jedi Knight Luke. We could put in either Hermit Yoda or a decent Bastila. I usually use Hermit in a setup like this to try to get through Malgus. Morning DL, my rival has that, and also Seer, Crew, and Malgus. I gotta take tips from you. You need a slow Jedi Knight Luke lead for this to work. Oh, Jedi Knight Luke as the lead, and have him be really slow. My Jedi Knight Luke is reasonably fast because I was using him for the counter against SLKR, so he's 230 something, 250. Yeah, he's 250. So he's not super slow. Let's go back up top for a second. We can try. Yeah, bounty hunter team's not going to work here. We're not going to get a bounty hunter team to work because Maul is going to be too much damage, and if we did like Fennec, Bosk, and Beskar Mando, we could do that. We could do like Fennec, Bosk, Beskar Mando. But then Fennec really has to. We don't have. We would have to do Fennec, Grief, and Beskar Mando. We could try it. We could try it. I don't think it'll work. I honestly don't think we can get this to work. Because we'd only be able to bring in these two, and then we'd have to put in the Beskar Mando to try to salvage them from getting killed by... That's not it. Where's Beskar? Beskar might be on defense, y'all. Yeah, I think I actually have Beskar Mando on defense. So that's going to be a no-go altogether. So if we want to clear this, we've got to use JML here. Bane here. And we got to get the Night Sisters to work here. Let's try some of these battles. I typically don't like to do it this way, but let's try some of these battles. See what we can get to work. And that'll tell us if we have an SLKR free for the bottom. I think we were using the First Order Datacron here. So let's try to get this to work. Let me check, double check. Make sure that we get some of this top stuff under control. If SLKR is free, then I think we'll just do SLKR and set the turtle on the bottom and see if we can get to the back wall. We're going to start here. And then we'll do this. And that. And we didn't get a kill. That's unfortunate. Okay. All right. Take the fire. All right, let's do this. Yes, that's what we wanted. That is more like it. Okay. I'll just do what we need to do to get this done. All right. All right, Bane's still good. Bane TM. All right, let's try this with Night Sisters. See if we can get something going here. put a little datacron on them. Actually, let's see what else we have. First time a dark side ally is defeated. We don't have any tanks in the group though, right? No tanks. The 15% max health and protection isn't quite so good here. We actually don't want the Night Sisters to be that hard to kill. So we're going to take this. And let's see what we get done. You can also use SLKR on Leia. I like the matchup with Bane on Leia. I feel that's pretty reliable. I put a ton of tenacity. We have 220 tenacity on this Marin. And we still get bombs on us all the time. So I don't know what I got to get my tenacity up to avoid the bombs, but apparently more than 220. Okay. Okay. Stay on Talzin. Stay on Talzin. Auto basic, right? Is this it? Did we get it? Oh no, because yeah, we faced that before where killing somebody then brings back one of our Night Sisters. So it's not a done deal anyway. I'm just gonna put it on auto basic and see if Jabba can kill the rest of the Night Sisters. If we're just doing basics, then you know maybe it works out. Oh, looks like Doc is going down. Come on, get her, Jabba. My Doc is too beefy. He's struggling with it. Okay, he got some bombs on her. Let's see. Okay. They're dead and gone. This is us with almost 3 minutes on the clock. We got some good armor penetration. Marin's going crazy. Well, let's see. JQ says, hey Jabba, there's 2 snacks to my left. That's funny. Hey mate, is your relic target still 1 per week or has it changed at all? It's still 1 per week. I'm going to have several weeks in a row with no relics on my Loquitur account because I'm using all of my Kairos for, I got the Jedi Knight Cal Kestis unlock, and, you know, we just been using Kairos for the journey stuff that I'm doing. So yeah, but yeah, I think my relic timing is down to something like 5.5 days per relic on average. So the target is definitely still 1 a week. All right. This is going well. We still got 1:40 left to go. The gimmick is working. Jabba snacked on the correct Night Sisters. I like that. I like the snack reference. That's funny. Yo, we did it. And we got a Night Sister back right there at the end for an extra banner. Okay. Okay. So then JML here. And I feel like if we do that, we have to use the good Jedi. There's not something here where Malgus is secretly the key to defeating this battle with Jedi, right? I think I've tried to do this before with some mediocre Jedi and it didn't work out. So I think maybe we just need to use Skywalker and Revan. The cleanse from Revan is pretty handy. Without that, the daze is a problem, right? We've had that before where we get perma-dazed and then we can't get away from the daze. Kind of shuts down the JML team. We could also use SLKR here. We could use SLKR here. So which one is Sith Eternal better against? So I think Sith Eternal takes down this team easily, the Malgus team easily. But I don't think JML beats the... So let's... What if we did JML here? So if we did JML here, Sith Eternal on the third sister. And that leaves us SLKR for the Lord Vader up top, which I'm pretty confident in that matchup. What if we took something like this? Or do we need the Revan again? I don't think we need a Revan in here. Do we have another light side, good light side Datacron? Something with a bunch of protection on it. We got this Nest Cron that we're probably not going to... That's grit, we can't use it. This has 23% protection. We can use that. My Relic 9C has failed me against Reva. Against the Reva Cron, FYI, it's dicey. My Relic 9C has failed me against the Reva Cron. Well, if that's the case, then we pretty much have to make JML work up top. Because we'll have to use SLKR here. Let's go with confidence. Let's put in the Jedi. And let's do Luke and Revan. And we'll put on this Datacron. The extra protection. I think we'll get this to work. And if we can't get it to work, we just got to get Maul dead. If we get Maul dead, we can come back with bounty hunters and try with like a 3-man bounty hunter team. Could be possible to make it work. All right, let's do this. What do we want to do here? Let's get the dazes off of everybody. Get some stuns down on these guys. And then I guess we're going in on Sith, on him right away. That's weird. Got too much stealth going on here. Okay. Let's get him out of here. Reset Revan. Go. No dazes. Okay. Revan's gonna die here. That's not fantastic. I think he's got too many damage over times on him right now. And he's got a daze on. There's nothing we can do about that. Okay. All right. Get on in there. Get him dead. Okay. All right. One down. Do we leave Malgus up or Lord Vader up? Malgus is super hard to kill though, right? Let's see if we can get him. Alright, looks like we're going to get him. On to Lord Vader here. Let's, we got days on again, so they can't do anything clever. Still have days on. Still nothing clever. We can swap now. Go back and forth. Okay. No days at the moment. Finally get the alt. Come on, guys. 2 minutes and 17. Bang. Oof. Dazed again. Let's do this while we're dazed. Try to get some damage down. Do that. Time to check fleet battles. Still dazed. Can't do anything while we're dazed. Another alt. Is that 3 alts for him now? I feel like that's like 3 alts for him. So much damage now. Yeah, I think we're just making it worse at this point. Every time, well, he's going to be healed up to full anyway because he gets full protection. So let's just go ahead and die. You win this if you just alternate JML specials, by the way. So don't ever do the assist. Alternate JML specials. Okay, let's see if we've got a datacron here. I think there's still one that we have somewhere with a bunch of armor penetration on it. I guess not. This one's got a bunch of stats, first order characters. Equip that. So talk me through that, like. So JML. There's too many cooldowns, though, right? Oh, so you're saying Jedi Knight Luke needs to use the ability. Okay. So I use my second special, then my first special, then I use JML to make him assist and get a cooldown. But then it'll break the cycle. How do I keep the cooldowns up? There's the first special has a 3-turn cooldown, and my JML isn't fast enough to constantly have that off a cooldown. Let's see if we can just smash Vader with these troopers. After JML alt, They both only have a 1-turn cooldown after his ult. I gotcha. Okay, days is up. That could be game over for my troopers. Don't have days on the Dark Trooper though, so maybe there's chances here. Alright, we did it. We did it. That was not bad. Okay. Now this one we've had luck with Mandalorians. We've been able to do like Mando and Super Commando. And this has been successful for us against Zori teams. Okay. Let's go over here. 2 of them. It's going to have to be enough for now. We'll do that and restore. And now we'll do 3 again. We don't even have to do 3. Probably could have just got Zori right there. Alright, 55. Nice little workaround on the Zori team. That's been really reliable for us. We've got the Radis team to go and probably have to do CLS there. I don't even know if he's got more good stuff on the back wall. I don't know that it matters for me to try to save stuff. So let's just do the thing with CLS. Let's see, what's this? That's defensive. We don't really want defensive. We want offense. Armor penetration, offense, critical damage. That looks good. It's a dark side datacron, but I don't care. I just want the stats off of it. Okay, let's go in here. See if we can get this Radis put down. Just keep working away. Take away the buffs. We'll do this for now. Area effect damage. Get our health back a little bit here. Get the exposes off. And then let's see if we can get Jyn Erso down here. Okay, looking good. Front zone cleared. Yay. All right, let's go down to the bottom now. And see what kind of mess we can make out of this. So, this we have to SLKR. And I think we'll take the crew and we'll take the First Order TIE Fighter pilot guy. Okay. So then we just go in and ignore taunt. Try to stun the Grand Inquisitor. Is he immune to stun? I don't even remember. There's so many words in all these new kits that, like, you can't even keep track of how many characters do what. Groot's taking like 7 counterattacks. He's like, let's go. All right. Yeah, he's immune to stun. Naturally. Okay. All right. We need to get some crits down here, guys. Get some crits. Gotta crit my pants here. Stuck on ability block forever. 49% on the alt. Seems about right. Well, let's do this. Ramp up. And we call the assist here. And she comes back. I thought when SLKR, maybe it's on, maybe it has to be on SLKR's turn. I thought it was if SLKR killed them, they couldn't come back, but it might be he has to kill them on his turn. Fine, fair enough, we got it. That team is brutal. I've got the 9th Sister Kron. I don't have the 3rd Sister Kron. So maybe the 3rd Sister Kron is better. Okay, tons of defense. Let's do this. Here we go. Get the Malgus team under control here, hopefully. And then we just got what, like a Saw Gerrera team? Is that what we've got left? Saw Gerrera. All right. Red tank taken. Let's try to cleanse off some doubt. Restore some protection because we can. See if we can keep this red tank tanking. Just for a few minutes. Waste some time here. Everybody's got shock on, so can't do anything fancy here. We're waiting on the ult. Got it now. All right, here we come. Ready or not. All right. Managed to keep the red tank alive for 1 extra banner. All right. Saw, Cara Dune, and Pow. I feel like this is one of those teams where if we underestimate it, we pay. But at the same time, I don't want to take anything good against it until I see what's on the back wall. What do you think about Grievous? Can Grievous beat this? Get some extra turns. JQ says, "Old reliable punchy." Nysa says, "That's a true statement. These new characters do whatever." Exactly. It's like, yeah, he's probably immune to stun, and ability block and healing immunity doesn't work on him. Probably. Likely. And they link other characters' skills to other characters, so it's like, while this character's in the squad, some other character does something. That so far has made it harder for me to track. All right, what can we do here? 15% armor penetration, looks good. Let's see if this Grievous team can get something done here. My mods on my Grievous team are very mediocre. Maybe the bombs will go off and it'll be horrible for me. That could be a potential thing. Okay. Let's keep Grievous at full health if we can. He's blinded though. Kind of don't like that. Let's try to bring Pow back out of stealth. Wow! Look at him get healed. Special Pow healing going on here. Okay, we're all on fire now. Come on, Cara Dune. Come on, Cara Dune. All right, you and me saw. What you got, brother? He has an awful lot of healing is what he's got. Holy cow. 49 banners. Inefficient, but we made it through. We get to see the back wall. Oop, my opponent played. He lost against Rey. All right, we got one hold, y'all. We got one hold. As much stuff as he put on defense, that hold against Rey might be a big deal. What the heck is this? Bo-Katan Mandalore on defense. Now, unless I'm mistaken, she's the Gungan killer, right? So shouldn't she be on offense? Gungan killer offense. What's it going to take to beat her? The recovery in that team is pretty insane, right? I don't think I'm going to get through this back wall. Maybe. If I get a couple good wins here, maybe we can get through. So what do we think about Radis versus Mandalore Bo-Katan? Is that something that could be done? Protection, special damage, crit. Yeah, I don't see anything that we've got in our roster that could beat this Bo-Katan team. Can Wampa beat it? Your opponent really went hog wild on defense. Yes, he did. They did. JQ says my SLKR has a sign that reads "Punch my pilot, please." He's the naughty one. I use Star Killer on Bo-Katan. 2 Star Destroyers. All right, well, let's hope that with Radis, we can survive until we can throw down the alt. And then once we throw down the alt, there'll be healing immunity. And maybe we kill Bo-Katan in a moment of weakness while she has healing immunity on. Get off my Radis. Why are you on my Radis? I need a sign that says kill Jin. She's the naughty one. What? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Come on, get Radis back. Okay. I don't even know. I don't even know. They just killed Radis for the fun of it. That irritates me. He's got tons more health and protection. He is by no means the weakest character. He should not be the one being targeted by that team. Okay. The first time a dark side tank is defeated, revive them. Sure, why not? Okay, so what do we want to do here? We want Mando in here. I don't think we want Grief Karga. Do we want Grief Karga? I don't think we want Grief Karga. I think we want somebody else that can ignore taunt. You know what? Let's use Grief Karga. Let's just do it for the lols. Okay. Do this. Do that. Okay. Let's do this. No. Get off. He's the lowest now. That's interesting. What? One-shotted? This is one-shotted my grief. Good grief. These Tuscans. Whatever. Whatever. I'm going to leave that back wall for now. My opponent will play, if he plays. If he defeats a bunch more of my teams, then I can potentially go back at the right before the close of Grand Arena and try to get some more banners. Let's try to clear out these fleets first, though. We'll do a Profundity versus Profundity mirror match. His Profundity is better than mine. His ships are a little bit better than mine. But what we have that he doesn't is that Imperial bomber that we're going to bring in as our first reinforcement and light everybody on fire. And we're going to punish him for being faster than us. That's the intention. All right, let's get the protection immunity on. Try to get this tank dead. 3 buffs, though. That's going to cost me the protection immunity buff. Okay, get some protection back. Oh, no. Looks like we're going to lose our tank. I guess we need a different tank. Okay. That's a good amount of assists. I wish we'd had that at some point earlier on this other tank. We got to kill Biggs now, though. Oh man, he's switching back and forth on his taunts. All right, let's go in with the flames again. Keep everybody flaming hot. Can't quite get his tank dead. Now he brings in the Phantom. All right, bring in our second reinforcement, and let's go for a lot of damage on Biggs. That worked. He's out. Don't have to worry about all that protection recovery now. Okay. Oof. There is so much more of the vibrate and shake stuff now on the PC version, PC client version. Man, the amount of rattling just makes my eyes numb. It's crazy. All right. Here comes another reinforcement from him. Ooh, he's picking off my ships now. But there we go. Profundity away. Tantive takes his profundity out of the picture. And then it's just us against the Millennium Falcon, which should be... I cannot get a hit on him with my Millennium Falcon. Every time I could potentially remove his buffs, we can't get it. All right. 61 banners. That's ugly, but take it. Okay, then we're going to try this with the First Order fleet. Let's put in the finalizer here. And for reinforcements, we are going to bring in the Rebel. Bring this in. And then we're going to bring in the Plowmeister. Bring that in. Okay. See what we can get done here. This, we gotta get the right sequence of events with Anakin. That's the key here. So let's hit Anakin. Let's try to give him a stun. So he's on red, which is fine by us. So we'll steal turn meter from ourselves, and we'll go on Ahsoka with this tank ability. He'll use Unending Loyalty, which is fine. Now, we need to get another turn. Oh, come on. This isn't going to work out in our favor. Okay. Yeah, this is not great. Oh boy. This is really bad. All right. We'll do this anyway. Bring in the reinforcement. And then we'll try to hammer away at this. We'll pop the Unending Loyalty on Anakin. And then we'll try to get some big damage with our silencer. Not working. And then now that we got dazes on, it's really rough. Really rough. Really rough. We'll do the area effect. Okay, if we can get a reinforcement here, we might have a chance. No. That was just a brutal sequence of events. You know what? I'm going to submit because Anakin's on no life, so let's leave him there. Let's leave him there. See what we can do on cleanup. We've got the Radis. And we have to do like a Radis versus Radis mirror match. Or we have to take the Radis in up top. Chimera. We could also do the Executrix version of this with the Scythe. And, you know, kind of rely on I think that works, right? Because we get the 2 extra ships. Let's read, make sure. If the Allied capital ship is Executrix at the start, summon 2 crewless Imperial TIE fighters. While they have foresight, they're also marked. So we can try this. And see what we can do. 5 starting ships, right? Let's go. Okay. I think we just want damage here. Just want damage. Take more damage. Actually gonna protect this guy. I don't think we want to steal buffs yet. Okay, Anakin got his unending loyalty popped. Now we can power up here. Can't bring any reinforcements because we got 5 ships on the field already. Let's get all that garbage off of everybody. And hit Anakin again. Hit Ahsoka again. Okay. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I don't think I knew that that would happen. So he was damaged from before when we, in the prior battle. So he came in as a reinforcement damaged. Interesting. Got to get this Anakin out of here before he can get set up again. And then what we've got left is the Radis versus Radis. I fought this a couple times. It's not a great matchup. If we can get it down to where we have the ult, maybe we can ult him, he can ult us, and we can end up with no capital ship and come clean it up. He'll get the comeuppance first because he has more stars. Bo-Katan is a Bane. Debuff and call to assist. The ship mechanics were napping. Alright, get a big hit onto Rey, but that didn't do any good. We'll do this. This spell all buffs on target enemy. Let's do that. Do a spin move. Incoming. No comeuppance on his side. He did not come up. Okay. Everybody dodge. Big hit. Dodged again. Who needs foresight to dodge? Not Rey. Not Rey. Looks like they're going to take my Rey out. We'll do it. Buff down here. Get rid of his buffs. Get rid of him. Get rid of foresight. Okay, here's Lando. Taking 6 attacks. Dang. I'm going to keep my capital ship for now. Maybe that's a mistake. Never mind. He's going to do the ult with his ship now. Yeah. I need to do the ult with my ship because I don't want him to do it with his. I was trying to save the extra banner. But he's going to do it anyway, and I don't want him to get a free reinforcement out of it, so there you go. Dodged. Of course. Naturally. Select, auto, just let it run. Nothing to see here. Alright, 64 banners. How's the music level, guys? Can you hear the music? Is the music okay? Let's go into the arena, see if we can play a fleet battle here real quick. Jedi Day. I do not believe he's on the same payout as me. So let's get in here and get some Empire killed. Ooh, that was a decent amount of assists. Get Vader out of here. Does anybody know Vader's thing says that if you've got the TIE interceptor, you can reinforce on the first turn, blah, blah, blah. That is on Vader's ship. So if you actually kill Vader and his ship doesn't exist, does that mean that reinforceability has gone away? I think it does, right? I think if you kill Vader, yeah, it must. It must, because he couldn't reinforce on his first turn, and he would have if he could have. All right. Just keep chipping away here. We got this fire on us. We really got to get this tank dead before he puts fire on us again. Okay, we should have one more turn. Yeah. If he gets to his next turn, we'll be on fire again, so let's not let him get us to our next turn. I know I have buff immunity on. I just want the assists from the Falcon. Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to just put it on auto and let it run. Lose our tank, but that doesn't matter too much. We've already got 2 other ships on the field. There's the Tantive. He's stuck with 2 ships. And they both dodged. Millennium Falcon's like, area of effect. They're like, nah, skip it. Okay. So now I have to go through the whole... KY says music's at a pleasant level. Jar Jar says, what music? The music is hit your like button music. For those who have not hit your like button, please do so. So this is where it gets painful playing on this new setup, because I am not going to be able to switch back and forth and get my fleet battles done. Let's see. Let's see what else I could put up here. Hang on a second. Oh, the files are cleared out of there. All right, we could do this. Put that up. Change over onto the other account. Launch Obtisio. Launch it and hope it stayed the same size as the last time it was launched, otherwise it's going to go badly. Okay, now I've lost my controls. Eek. Okay. We're back on the Lex Talionis account. Okay. Working our way through this. Let's do a fleet battle over here. 16th. Yikes. Check speed here. 172. So we're good here. Go for some fleet placement battles here first. With my 4-star profundity. really want to get this thing to 5 stars. I was able to do level 2 of the event, but I'm still a long way off on the Biston's U-Wing from being able to do the last part of the event. So we got to get Biston's U-Wing, and then we still got to get a 7-star capital ship. I'm not going to hurry on a 7-star capital ship if I'm waiting on Biston's U-Wing anyway. They moved that off the fleet node, of course, and now that it's not on a fleet node anymore, it's been brutal trying to get that thing ready to go. We've still got the breach on my tank, so we'll have to take the assist here with the tank, get the breach gone, and see if that allows us to get rid of the taunt on this Hound's Tooth. Now we can get back here to the Slave 1. He's got a heal coming up here pretty quickly, I think. All right, we got it out of there. 98% on the alt, not quite. You get a lot of those not quites on the 4-star profundity. Okay. Gonna lose our ship here. He's on to locked buffs now, which is not great for us. Come on, get that Razor Crest out of here, boys. Alright, get that enemy capital ship out of here. Do the area effect, hopefully, to get Razor Crest, and now we can just auto. Now we can just auto. So Jar Jar, you truly don't hear the music because, I mean, I show that there is music playing. It's got volume that's set to around the same volume as we typically had before. All right. Now let's go into Grand Arena. Now let's fake a squad battle first. Fake a squad battle, get the completion here. Okay, so on Wednesday, everything got messed up. I couldn't play at all. I couldn't play on BlueStacks, but I was able to get in the next day. I was still able to play on my phone. So with the Lex account, I did get a win here. My opponent didn't play anyway, but I got to play. So at least I got 1 out of 2 of my GACs. Opponent today for Lex Talionis is Star Lord. He says, I have no ground. 2.8 million galactic power, 1-2 in ships, 1-6 in characters. Been playing 5,000, 5,400. So a year and 3 months, more or less. Does have a negotiator at 5 stars, so that's good. At least has that. Character-wise, we've got Jedi Knight Revan, Bindo, Qui-Gon, Grandmaster Yoda. So we've got a Jedi team somewhere. We've got Darth Revan, but gear 12. Okay. Let's look at mods just for the fun of it. Fastest non-GL character. Revan is 288. Okay. So 258's the next highest. Okay, so this person has some pretty mediocre mods. Let's see what they left for me on defense. Feels like a fair-ish matchup. Got Geos in there. Got a Relic 5 Grievous. Interesting. And then we've got a Qui-Gon with a Relic Qui-Gon and a not Relic Jedi Knight Anakin. If you guys are building teams, remember the Relic goes on Jedi Knight Anakin, not on Qui-Gon. I hear Wampa's good against Grievous. We can do Wampa here. I don't see where else I need him, and Relic Grievous can actually be a pain in the butt. He hits pretty hard, and when you kill his clone or his droids like this, you get a bunch of turns in a row on a Relic Grievous. Things like Imperial Troopers, other stuff like that I've got, would just die in this matchup to the multiple Grievous area of effects. So we'll just take care of that with our guy. Now here, against Qui-Gon, I feel like we can use the droids. When I kill Qui-Gon, he's probably going to kill Jedi Knight Anakin's probably going to kill C-3PO. But that's not to be helped. And anyway, once we kill Qui-Gon, then even if we need to clean it up, it's not a big deal. Well, Anakin used up his big area of effect before we even got to kill Qui-Gon, so he got put in the lame category real quick. We'll put blind on him again. Didn't get the blind to stick, but it would have been good if it had. All right. Not too much of a problem with the Qui-Gon team. Let's see what's on the back wall. Ewoks, more Ewoks, and Admiral Akbar. Shouldn't be hard to beat that stuff. Geos is probably the next hardest. I feel like this is a trooper matchup. We could possibly do Mara Jade too. I mean, his Brood Alpha's not fast, 258, but it may be faster than anything I've got to challenge, so yeah, I don't... Mara Jade team, the speed is just really bad on those guys. Imperial Troopers. There's Piet. Okay. We'll have to take some counterattacks from this crazy guy, but I think we're okay. So we'll shred his armor first. We'll set up to get a kill, and then we'll hit the big button. We've got to get Grief Karga to the point where he gets to do his dazes, his area effect daze. That's going to make a big difference in this combat. We'll do the area effect here. And now we should start getting some kills soon, hopefully. Come on. Do the armor shred here. Kill Poggle. Kill Spy. Okay, one relic team versus a one relic team. We've still got Dash, Han, Chewie. I don't feel like we're going to need that here. Let's try our own bounty hunter team against his bounty hunter team. Hunters versus hunters. And I'm going to rely on my superior mods, LOL. Actually, Bosk has decent mods. So I shouldn't say that too lightly because my Bosk has okay mods. Bang. What? Not enough. I was hoping to rocket him down so we didn't have to look at him again. Need to get that Zeta onto Grief so that we can start cleansing with his ability. Alright, I'm just going to put it on auto, let it run. Should be able to kill Canderous here pretty quickly. Get rid of that nonsense. Fake Mandalorian. Canderous Ordo. Candy Ordo. Alright, did anybody like him? Anybody who played Knights of the Old Republic, does anybody actually like Canderous Ordo? We don't really need this good of a team against the Ewoks, but we have it. And it's the hardest team that we've got left on the board. So let's just one-shot everything. Oh, come on! Chewbacca failed. Failed to kill his Ewok on his turn. Alright, we still got Qui-Gon, right? So we can Qui-Gon this nonsense. Where's Mace? Bring in a Mace. Canderous is awesome. Wet Pliskin says he likes Canderous. I hated Canderous in the game. I don't even know why. I don't have a reason. But, like, he was my least favorite character out of all the allies that I had. I thought he was kind of a bit of a blowhard, like he was bragging about how cool he was, and he was the big damage dealer, and I thought he was pretty mediocre. Carthanassi was a lot cooler, in my opinion. In the game, of course, Canderous is pretty good, pretty useful, and Carth is pretty not okay. Carth is pretty lame in the game. Let's do this. I think I would rather Thrawn than Mara Jade. Mara Jade would be better in this team, but I feel like if they get a turn, they would just one-shot Mara Jade because she's so low gear. Okay, stuns. Come on, stuns. Kick. We can't have people getting turns. Turns is bad. All right. 7 banners. Efficient clear so far. Shippies. Chimera. I'm going to try to save the Geos. Do I save the Geos or do I just throw Geos here too? Let's see. 2 Gear 12 ships. Okay, fine. Let's put in the Geos. But I'm going to put in these 2 Geos and bring in the stun. Sure, why not? Let's go. We'll bring Sunfac in later. Alright, I think I want Ahsoka out of here as fast as possible. Her ship just does insane damage. Alright, we did it. We got it. Let's give ourselves some offense up so we can get other ships out of here faster. Get Slave 1 out of here before he gets to the seismic charge. Seismic charge does 2 metric tons of damage. Let's get the stuns going. Let's bring it in here, stun him first. Target over here, stun him second. That seems pretty good. And then Spy should be able to do the mass assist and kill the IG-2000. That's the hope. Yeah, worked out it. Working as intended. Let's try to get that out. Yeah, there we go. Nice. First ship victory in GAC in a very long time. I think I'm like 15% wins with ships in GAC. All right, we still got the Radis team here on defense with the Datacron on, so here's hoping that that'll hold him. We've still got time for a couple fleet arena battles. Let's see if we can touch top placement here or not. We'll battle here. Switch it back over to the Loquitur account. Kind of out of time for good placement, though. Oh, you got a dodge in there. That dodge is nasty. Probably won't kill him now. Dodged again. It's very dodgy. See if we can get some... Nope, we didn't get anything. So we're shut out. Holy cow. Stuck in 11th place. Swap back over to the Loquitur account. And we'll go for fleet placement over there. I suppose you guys probably don't want to see me streaming fleet placement battles, but that's what we got on the menu for right now. So we'll see if we can get fleet placement over here. I feel like I'll get like 10th to 6th place over here or something. I usually need 3 battles for top spot. Okay, let's see who's in 5th place here. Bobby's in 5th place. Take a stab at this. See if we can get some luck. Alright. Pretty standard stuff, really. Get my ship taken over here real quick. Get a dodge. Get to my reinforcement. Stun. Steal all their buffs. And then try to get a hit here. Got a hit, but no crit. Hit, but no crit. Hit. I'm trying to figure out how to get hit but no crit into a hypocrite joke, but so far it's eluding me. Alright, lots of dodges there. We could bring in another reinforce. Get this. We gotta try to get our defender saved if we can here. Okay. Just barely. Just barely. Get that ship out of here finally. Yeah, we're not in a good position here. It's not horrible, but also not fantastic. The defender's down. Do we have anybody that's not dazed? Okay, we still need to kill him again. Now we can start working over here. We'll lose our ship. I think we got to take out the shuttle, though, before we can take out the numbers ship, unfortunately. If you leave that shuttle up and they get more, yeah, exactly, they get more reinforcements, then things start going badly in a hurry. Let's get rid of some buffs. All right. Let's get rid of those buffs. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is going to be a loss now. Okay. No. Yeah, if we could have got that Falcon out of here, we might have had chances, but without that, coming in with the stun, that's a loss. We would have been able to clean that up in Grand Arena, at least. Would have been a cleanup situation. All right, so I'm out of time for fleet placement. We'll end up getting garbage placement for for today, but such is life. Got to deal with it. Got to live with it sometimes. I'm not going to spend it to refresh just to get better fleet placement. It could net me 50 crystals, but if I don't get it and I lose, then I just waste 50 crystals. So I'm not going to do that. We'll just let it stand for today. JQ says, I played way back in the day and I favored all the Jedi and the Jedi-like candidates. Would have made a Jedi out of T3. Yeah, exactly. I like the Jedi stuff too. I found a yellow kyber crystal, and once I found the yellow kyber crystal, every time I tried to go back to a different color, I always just went back to yellow because it looked cool in the game. But yeah, with the plot twist at the end, figuring out that you had to save it and play the game twice, that was fun. It was definitely a plot twist when I played the game the first time. Played through. I didn't look up or try to figure out from other people about the game, so the game was a total surprise to me. And yeah, it was a nice plot twist. I kind of suspected something like it, but it wasn't exactly how it turned out. But yeah, it was cool. It was a cool game. It was fun to play out twice. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to hang it up there for the day. Got our GACs done. I think that's going to be 2 wins. I think we got to win. I think the other opponent against Loquitur, I feel like they put the 4 Galactic Legends and so much of their powerful stuff down on defense that I feel like even against my kind of lame defense that they're going to run out. I feel like we're going to get a win. And they did drop that Rey battle already, so maybe that's them just, beating a team, losing to Rey and just giving up. Don't know. We'll see. All right, but that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for coming out, hanging out. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to see more of my stuff in the future. Notification bell tells you when I'm doing my live streams. And, of course, we've got links to the Discord up above and down below. The Discord's been an interesting place lately with all of the guild discussions, but normally it's a pretty cool place to hang out for newer players, mid-game players, lots of people. You can ask questions. There's an Ask Loquitur channel. You can ask questions of me directly, and I'll try to help you out when I can. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next Holocron.